Hello and welcome. KKR now or never. Pressure mounting on Chandrakant Pandit. Massive game tonight. Gujarat Titans versus the Kolkata Knight Riders. All our correspondents at the Eden Gardens. Rohan Chaudhary and Shomik Chakraborty. Gargi Raut also joining me, showing us the frame. Gargi's internet is a bit patchy. Devashish Sen joining me with a smile on his face. Rohan Chaudhary and Shomik Chakraborty. Shomik, set it up. What's happening with your friend Chandrakant Pandit under tremendous pressure? Chandrakant Pandit under pressure is the slogan tonight. Shomik, tell me.
See, the next two home games are very, very important, both for KKR. It's sort of, as we have written, it's now or never for KKR, and maybe it could well be now or never for Chandrakant Pandit. There is no communication as yet, but the way Abhishek Nayar's entry to the dressing room, to the KKR camp, and the way the players have welcomed him, I see. At the end of the day, KKR are a very mature franchise, and usually they don't sack their head coach mid season. I don't think they will sack him mid season unless Chandrakant Pandit's position becomes untenable. But you never know. You never know. I mean, what we have seen over the last couple of days since Abhishek Nair has joined the KKR camp, that he has been very, very hands on. He has been sort of the man in focus during KKR nets. He's talking to the players. He's giving throwdowns. He's rolling his arm over. I mean, players welcomed him because it is because of the familiarity. He has worked with a lot of players on a one-on-one capacity, including Venkatesh Iyer, Rinku Singh, Ankush Raghuvanshi. So obviously they are very, very happy. So from that point of view, we saw 2023 KKR finish at 7th, but the KKR management didn't sack Chandrakant Pandit. What they did, they brought in Gautam Gambhir next year, and Chandrakant Pandit role became a bit peripheral. As of now, as it seems, now Abhishek Nair is taking the prominence. Of of course, a couple of losses will see Chandrakant Pandit is walking a coaching tightrope.
Devashish, same question because clearly the pressure is mounting. Whatever you say, the pressure is mounting. At home, Chandrakant Pandit has not been able to give them the results. Defending champions, 3 out of 7. That's not the result you want. If you win tonight and you beat Punjab, everything is fine. A winning dressing room is a happy dressing room, Gautam Gambhir's words. But if KKR doesn't win these two games, it becomes very tricky, Devashish. You have been covering practice, you are observing. What is your take? Is Chandrakant Pandit under pressure? Is he going to, and is Dwayne Bravo the real boss in the KKR dressing room as the head coach alongside Abhishek Nayak?
Yeah, obviously, with Abhishek Nair being appointed now, I think definitely it will be interesting to see what role is designated to Abhishek Nair. It is not officially not known yet whether he is the batting coach or whether Abhishek Nair is the assistant coach. We will get to know. But yes, surely, but certainly. Chandrakant Pandit's power in this KKR dressing room is definitely is not authoritative. Yes, he might earn the respect of a certain Venkatesh Iyer, who we all know having played from Madhya Pradesh, where Chandrakant Pandit was the coach. But definitely, when you talk about an Andre Russell or a Robin Powell or a Spencer Johnson or someone like a Ramananda Durwada, I'm talking about the international players, definitely Chandrakant Pandit is not the answer. I'm very sure because his man managerial skills is bound to be questioned. Yes, he has been a great coach in domestic circuit, coaching 3 teams for 6 Ranji Trophy titles. But having said that, when it comes to IPL, if you talk about last season, it was all about Gautam Gambhir. Gautam Gambhir was the key, played a key part in helping KKR win the title for first time. It was not Chandrakant Pandit. Once again repeat, it was not Chandrakant Pandit who helped KKR win that IPL title. It was Gautam Gambhir. It was all Gautam Gambhir in that KKR dressing room. So I will definitely say that if KKR goes on to lose this match against Gujarat Titans, who I think will be a tough nut to crack, I think there will be more pressure on Chandrakant Pandit as the coach of the franchise.
Gargi, if you can hear me, people are asking about your internet is patchy, but still sort of asking you what is the kind of flavor. People are asking, will there be crowd? Will there be a full house? What you've been, for the last half an hour, 40 minutes at the Eden Gardens. Clearly, I can see some visuals. Neil, if you could play, any ticket available. If you could play Gargi's screen, if the internet gets a little better. Gargi, if you can hear me. Otherwise, I'll go to Shomik and Rohan. If you can hear me, Gargi, give me a sense. Is it going to be
Yeah,
a
I
full
can
house,
hear you.
packed crowd?
Okay, yeah. So I'm trying to walk to where Shomik and Rohan are, and actually and I definitely got lost, but you can actually see the amount of crowd that we have here, and I think it's going to be a packed house because look at the kind of people that have look at the kind of crowd that has turned up this time around. Another fan in an RCB t-shirt as we always see, but a lot of support for Gujarat Titans as well. We spoke to Arvinder Singh yesterday, the CEO of Gujarat Titans, and he was saying that there will be some good support for the Gujarat Titans, and actually he was right. There are quite a lot of people who have turned up in Gujarat Titan jerseys, so there are a lot of fans. But when it comes to the flavor, Eden Garden always brings the best out of it. Kolkata crowd, always shows up no matter what. And I think it's going to be a special game tonight.
Okay. Rohan, firstly, you and Gargi went to Eden together. How did she get lost? Question number one. In Bengali, there was a program, Niruddesh সম্পর্কে ঘোষণা. Ask Shomik to do that. Because clearly, otherwise, there is no way Gargi will find the two of you. There is no chance. So that is number two. And number three, give me a sense what is going on. She's saying, number of Gujarat Titans jerseys. Have you seen any? Because yesterday I told Arvinder there is no way you will get more than 500 people. And Niruddesh সম্পর্কে ঘোষণা, and there she is. Wonderful. Bapre. You are in a KKR jersey. And she's in a what? Gujarat Titans
Yeah,
jersey.
yeah.
Are
Yes,
Bapre.
yes.
One is
So
in a KKR jersey, one
actually,
is
I
in a Gujarat Titans jersey. Yes,
I
Rohan, tell me.
actually I bought this jersey coming to Eden Gardens because I knew that Dargi is wearing the Gujarat jersey, so I had to double up because it's not fair to have only one jersey on the screen. So in my support to KKR, I bought this jersey. But yes, Dargi is right that there are a lot of Gujarat jerseys as well. Shubman Kill 7, that's the jersey that's been selling. But also, quite strangely, there are Virat Kohli jerseys and MS Dhoni jerseys as always. And people in numbers in RCB and CSK jerseys, even in a KKR GT match. So that's something that, unique about KKR, about IPL. But yes, it's a good turnaround today. A good turn up of fans today. Around 55,000 should be 55 to 60,000 should be there in the crowd. It's quite humid also in Kolkata right now, but right now it's a bit windy. But it will be a good packed crowd and hopefully a good game because yes, as Arvinder Singh said, there will be some fans. Might not be 1,000, but of course 800 plus. Of course, Gujarat fans will be there.
Okay, there are a lot of people saying, even dictatorship is better than what CAB is doing. ভাই কি করলো ভাই এত দুঃখ পাচ্ছিস কেন জীবনে CAB কি এমন করলো চিন্তা করিস না শান্ত থাক Shomik, you tweeted saying there is a tinge of green. People are asking about the wicket. You tweeted saying tinge of green on the wicket. Tell me what's happening with the pitch. শুনতে পাচ্ছি
A
না
tinge of green at the pitch.
Follow.
Am I audible now? Am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are.
Yes, yes, yesterday when I saw a tinge of green on the pitch, I thought, a few hours down the line, it will be more. They will use the more, but they haven't. They haven't. The wicket still has a tinge of green. The pitch still has a tinge of green, and I think I see at the end of the day, KKR has a very good fast bowling attack. If the pitch assists the seamer, KKR's fast bowlers, Harshit Rana and Vaibhav Arora, they have been doing very well. That said, Mohammad Siraj and Prasidh Krishna, in terms of skill set, they are a wee bit better than their KKR counterparts. And the way they have been bowling, at the moment, Rashid Krishna, I think he has the highest number of wickets in this IPL. Siraj is a bowler reborn. I mean, or rather, I would say that we have been, we have been witnessing the resurgence of Mohammad Siraj. So that said, they might be licking their lips. They might be licking their lips, but it is not going to be a seamer friendly. I can assure our viewers, despite the tinge of green, this is not going to be a seamer friendly track where you will see lateral movement. Some movement will be there, but basically it would be very, very helpful. The pitch would be very, very helpful. I expect the pitch to be very helpful for the stroke players. We can see a high scoring game today.
Okay, so Shomik says high scoring 1060 Arjo Banerjee. স্যার পাঞ্জাব ম্যাচের পর দুরাত ঘুমোতে পারিনি, আজ কেকেআর কে জিততেই হবে। দেবাশিস সেন, দিস ইজ দ্য কমন সেন্টিমেন্ট, বেচারা ঘুমোতে পারেনি, দুরাত্রির ঘুমোতে পারেনি আর্য ব্যানার্জি। আর্য, আই হোপ আপনি আজকে ঘুমোতে পারবেন। লেট মি গো টু দেবাশিস। দেবাশিস, it's a tricky match. Yeah? On the one hand, you have a Shubman Gill, Sudarshan, and these people are in genuinely good form. On the other hand, you know, Mohammad Siraj, Prasidh Krishna, and some of these chaps bowling very well. Gujarat is a well-oiled machine. A Rashid Khan, a Ravi Srinivasan, Sai Kishore. How do you look at this match, Devashish? Not going to be easy for KKR at all.
Absolutely, Boris. It's not going to be easy for KKR, and especially Gujarat's top three. The average is almost 49. I was going through the stats. All three, Sai Sudarshan, Josh Butler, and Shubman Gill average. The cumulative average of all three is 49, and it's a very, very healthy average. And given the starts they have been getting, and Josh Butler, given the knock he played in the last match, so KKR will have some tough work to do. As far as the bowling is concerned, I totally agree with Shomikda, especially with the likes of Mohammad Siraj. And what's good about Siraj is that he has been in that contract list today. What the list that was announced today, he is in B category. So I think that will only motivate him before this match, and that's some good news for him. So I think it's as you rightly said, I think Gujarat Titans are definitely looking like a team to beat compared to KKR. Yes, KKR have already lost 2 matches at the Eden Gardens, so it will be they have to pull off their socks if they have to make a match of it and win against Gujarat Titans, which I think they might have a fair chance of winning because their backs are to the wall. So only way from now on is to see KKR making it a turnaround, and it might happen from this match. I have a gut feeling that KKR, it might just be that KKR go on to win these next 2 home matches.
Okay, Devashish Sen clearly saying things that will be music to Arjo's ears. Arjo could not sleep for 2 nights. Gargi Rao, people are saying that reverse jinx. People are saying that because you are wearing a Gujarat Titans jersey, Gujarat is losing today. So clearly your record in terms of predictions not very good. Boryada, Gargi's reverse jinx works wonders for RCB.
Guys,
Bolo.
I will tell you what, Earthlings, yesterday I was very clear about it that I was reverse jinxing RCB by saying that Punjab is winning. And exactly what happened. That is exactly what happened. RCB won yesterday. So
what are you saying today? So what are you saying today? तुम आज क्या बोल रहे हो बाबा? ये बोलो. What are you saying today?
आज तो GT जीतेगा. I am saying I am never wrong. GT will win today.
अरे, you are saying in Calcutta KKR will lose. Devashish, একে কোত্থেকে নিয়ে এসেছিস?
I'm all out for GT tonight.
আরে,
Hey Shomikda, তুমি পাশে দাঁড়িয়ে শুনে যাচ্ছো?
তুমি কি করছো বাবা?
শমিকদা পাশে দাঁড়িয়ে শুনে যাচ্ছে। বলছি শমিকদা পাশে দাঁড়িয়ে শুনছো, গার্গী বলে যাচ্ছে যে গুজরাট টাইটান্স জিতবে আর তুমি শুনে যাচ্ছো?
এসব কি হচ্ছে? শমিক, she saying Gujarat will win. What is happening?
Which means KKR are going to win this game. See, KKR will bounce back. KKR will bounce back. I mean, a response is due after 95 all out. A response is due, and we will see that response. There will be a bit of a raging as far as that playing 11 is concerned. I expect some raging, and I expect KKR to win this game, in fact, comfortably.
What? KKR to win what?
Sorry?
What did Shomik end with? KKR to win? I lost the last part.
He's saying KKR will win by a good margin.
Okay. Rohan, if you can hear me, your internet is patchy again. Your internet is patchy again. So Devashish said, Shomik said they are expecting a rejig
I am here
tomorrow
at
morning.
the jersey selling point, so I'm just trying to get visuals. I'm trying to talk to the jersey sellers, but the internet is patchy as I see because I can see only one bar of my internet connection. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you, but the internet is patchy. ঠিক আছে ছেড়ে দে তুই 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 ভিজুয়াল গুলো নিয়ে পাঠিয়ে দে উইল ইন্টিগ্রেট ইন দ্য শো দেবাশিস আমাকে এটা বল Shomik is saying rejig in KKR. Are you expecting Rodman Powell? Are you expecting Lavneet Sisodia? Are you expecting someone like Moeen Ali coming back? Are you expecting changes in the KKR lineup?
Definitely, Murida, as far as the playing level is concerned, I definitely would like love to see Moeen Ali getting back into the playing 11, given that Gujarat Titans are as many as four left-handers in that top order, in that batting order. So I definitely would love to see Moeen Ali given his all-round ability. Definitely, it's high time that you need to move on. You need to look beyond Quinton de Kock. He has been a big letdown. Boryada means we have to face the fact that Quinton de Kock has been a big letdown. Means it doesn't help KKR's purpose as well. Means given the firepower they have in the middle order with the likes of Rinku Singh, Venkatesh Iyer, Andre Russell, Ramandeep Singh, you need a perfect start, which I think Ajinkya Rahane has definitely done exceedingly well, exceptionally well. Play the batting in at number three, but all that matters is that opening slot. KKR definitely lack that batting, that top order where Phil Salt and Sunil Narine has been very successful in the last season. So I think I would rather love to see a Bhuvnesh Sisodiya being promoted to open the batting for Kolkata Knight Riders. Then you have the option of playing an extra overseas player in perhaps a Rodman Powell coming in as impact star. So these are the rejigs that KKR need to think out of the box. And they have been very rigid. Let us face the fact that KKR has been the only franchise that has been very rigid. It is that same batting order, Sunil Narine opening the batting with Quinton de Kock, Ajinkya Rahane going in at number three, followed by Venkatesh Iyer and Ankush Raghuvanshi coming in as impact sub. KKR needs to think out of the box. They need to rejig their combination, try and unsettle the opposition. It's only because this format is all about being flexible, and KKR has been a big letdown in this aspect.
By the way, yesterday Gargi Raut broke a news about Sanju Samson being ruled out of 2 games. Corroboration has come now. He's not traveling to Bangalore for the game for Rajasthan Royals. He's not even traveling with the team. This news was broken by her on Rev Sports yesterday, and we had put out 2 games he's ruled out of. Someone is saying ruled out of the entire IPL. From what we had heard yesterday, he was ruled out of 2 games. He's not traveling with the team for the next game against RCB. That is the update that we are getting as far as Rajasthan is concerned. Shomik, Gargi, Rohan, if you can hear me, I don't know if you can because clearly your internet is an issue. If you can hear me, Shomik, what are the changes likely? You can? Okay, good. What are the changes likely for KKR? And secondly, the Gujarat perspective. Go to Gargi on the Gujarat perspective. Shomik, changes for KKR.
As far as the changes, I think I don't see KKR dropping Andre Russell as yet, because if they drop Andre Russell, which will mean they are pressing the panic button. Andre Russell, at least, because if you look at the hard numbers, obviously he scored just 34 runs. At the same time, he has just 31 balls. Better to rejig his batting order. I mean, he is batting far too low down the order. He should bat higher up the order, which we have written also. He should bat higher up the order. If KKR today drop Andre Russell, and Andre Russell, given his contribution and still the hitting power he has, it might suggest that they are pressing the panic button. The better way is to drop if you want to play Robman Powell. You can drop Quinton de Kock, play Sishodia, and bring on Robman Powell. That is a better option, I guess. Robman Powell at the death, Andre Russell a bit higher up the order.
Gargi, if I can ask you, firstly, your news on Sanju Samson is correct, so that's a good one. Secondly, what about Gujarat? From our conversation with Arvinder Singh yesterday, it seemed to us this is a settled side. Whether it is Sai Sudarshan and Gill, whether it is the bowling, Gujarat Titans sit very confident where they are at the top of the order. Your thoughts on Gujarat Titans?
I think what the best thing about this Gujarat Titans team
Neil, full
is the fact.
screen.
Sorry.
No, no, it's okay. Neil, no, no, it's okay. Full screen for Shomik
Yeah.
Gargi and God, yes. Yeah, go on.
What I was saying was the best part about this team is the Gujarat Titans team is the fact that they seem to have a lot of clarity. From the outside, when you look at certain teams, you realize that they are not clear on what strategies that they're trying to execute or what roles exactly the players have. But when you look at a team like Gujarat Titans, it's very very clear about what the players and their roles are. And I think the players are also very clear. And honestly, when you talk to management, and like we did in the exclusive with Arvinder Singh, the CEO of Gujarat Titans, it seemed like they are a very solid side. They are a side that are very clear about what they want to do on the field, and I think that brings in a lot of confidence. And honestly, that also is proof of why they've been doing so well for so long. It is one of the newest franchise in the IPL. Only 3 seasons, one final, one win, and they're doing so well. So I think, and the fact that they had recovered from losing a Hardik Pandya and then setting in a Shubman Gill as the captain, the way that they have made that transition effortlessly, it never looked like, even though Hardik Pandya left, that there was no void in the team. I think they've handled it pretty well. And all of that only comes from clarity, and there's a lot of clarity in this team.
Good point. Good point. Devashish, a lot of people are also saying Gujarat Titans, Tejas Adake. Gujarat Titans depends a lot on Butler. If he gets out early, easy win. Josh Butler was brilliant the other night, 97. Devashish said last time, if you remember, Josh Butler with a injured foot won the match against KKR single-handedly at Eden Gardens for Rajasthan Royals. That was one of the best IPL innings you will see. Today he is playing for a different unit, but he is still the same player. Devashish said.
What is it, if Josh Butler will enjoy batting on any surface in IPL, it has to be Eden Gardens. It is one of the best surface where ball comes onto the bat, and it's a very event-fest weekend. Yes, there are going to be a bit of storm, but it has been the case. If you look at the 3 matches that are played at the Eden Gardens, we saw it was KKR who faltered. Being restricted to 174, but then in the next 2 matches, there has been scores in excess of 200 runs. So I think if there is any surface that Josh Butler will enjoy batting, it has to be Eden Gardens, because definitely initially the ball will come onto the bat and it will be helpful for the stroke players. And I think yes, you rightly said, I was there inside in the ground watching at the Josh Butler knock which he played for Rajasthan Royals. If Josh Butler plays another knock like that which he played, I think KKR will have very very tough time ahead in this match.
I think Devashish Sen is 100% right. Let's take some questions. Earthlings, these guys are struggling with their internet. I think Gargi is back. If she can hear me, I will go straight up to them. Rajasthan Royals made a big blunder by not retaining Butler, says Earthlings. Gargi, can you hear me? If you can. Rajasthan Royals made a big blunder by not retaining Butler. They can't. You are in the stream with audio only. If you can hear me, Gargi Rao, Shomik Chakraborty, Rohan Chaudhary, then you answer this, or I will go to Devashish again. Syed Nizamuddin, Sai Sudarshan make test debut against England. Ruby Shah, Gujarat আমাদের কাছে হারবে. Will Sai Sudarshan make a debut? Ruby Shah, it's a comment. Dipro Bose, ICQDK and Russell given another chance. Oritro Mojumdar, open Nareen with Iyer and Sisodia at number 5. Plenty of options. Can KKR unleash Rockburn Powell at number 4? Novo starts. Shomik, Gargi, Joss Butler, is that the big call for Gujarat Titans tonight? Joss Butler is the big concern for KKR. Last time, as Devashish said, played one of the best innings of IPL for Rajasthan Royals at Eden Gardens. Respond, Shomik, you were there. Gargi, you've seen that knock. If you can hear me, the Joss Butler factor for Gujarat Titans. Hello.
Yes, yes,
Ah,
we can hear you. Hopefully, you can hear us as well. But yes, Josh Butler is a very important cog when we talk about Gujarat Titans. And, you saw a few failures at the top of the order. Shubman Gill, and that's when Josh Butler came into play. Last game as well, two very, very important partnerships that Josh Butler held on to. One of those partnerships was over 100 runs. So when you really look at it, Josh Butler has been holding the batting lineup together, and the form that he is in, red hot form, he'll be very important on this Kolkata deck. You're on mute.
Tanmoy Shaha says, Neil, don't do mine, I'll do it, don't worry. Uh, Threat is 3x Knights. Shubman Gill, Shafin Rutherford, Prasid Krishna. 3x Knights against Kolkata Knight Riders. Devashish Sen.
Yeah, obviously, and if all three of them get going, then it will be difficult. So I don't actually feel that Sharp and Rutherford will get a chance, but definitely the two Shubman Gill obviously is the captain, and he is also in good touch. So Shubman Gill and Prasid Krishna, and obviously if you the last match, the coming of age of Prasid Krishna for me that stands out. He is not as Bharat Ramraj, our expert, our analysis expert, was spot on that it's not about hit the deck bowler. He has definitely the variations, the Yorker, the way he got the wicket last night. I think if Prasid Krishna brings this thing into his bowling today, I think KKR batting unit will have some tough time. Definitely, yes, two X Knights. If they get going, then it will be trouble for Knight Riders.
Shomik, Cristiano Ronaldo has joined the show. He is saying Kolkata pitch curator is the most powerful person. CAB is a crybaby. Cristiano Ronaldo says Kolkata pitch curator is the most powerful person. Shomik Chakraborty, react.
And that's how it should be. That's how it should be. He is tending to the pitch 24/7 sort of, and for 12 months. It is not only during the IPL. And Sujan Mukherjee is a former first class cricketer. He has played for Bengal. He has served as an assistant secretary in CAB also. So he is not just a run of the mill curator. I'm not going into any conflict, KKR versus CAB, the curator. My point is that what Sujanda has been doing, he is going by the rule book. He is following the BCCI rule book. And how can you fault him for following the BCCI rule book? He is not begrudging KKR. He is not begrudging a particular franchise. He is looking at it as absolutely from a neutral point of view, which is what it should be for a curator. If someone is following the BCCI guidelines, how can you say he is not doing his job? That is my personal opinion.
But Gargi, I can give you the other side, and that is IPL is premised on home and away. Other teams are kind of saying home advantage. Arvinder disagrees. You were there when he said, what is this home advantage? We don't need home advantage. But quite a few other teams have said home advantage is essential. In that sense, this whole curator issue has been blown out of proportion. That is my point. They should have resolved it in a far more amicable manner. But coming to the game tonight, Gargi Raut, I see there are quite a few matchups there. We are all talking about Andre Russell. We are all talking about Andre Russell, etc. Except one game. One game. Have you been impressed with the performance of Sunil Narayan? Sunil Narayan has not been the Sunil Narayan of last year at all for KKR. With the bat, nothing except maybe one match. With the ball, Sunil Narayan in 2 games have done well out of maybe seven. Is Sunil Narayan also a bit of a letdown this year? Gargira.
Sunil Narayan, not so impressive as he has been in the past seasons so far.
Sunil Narayan has been one of the most important players for KKR. When you look at especially last season, I think he was completely the game changer and the one player who was very very vital, very clutch in the title victory of KKR. But this time around, I mean, when you look at the entire lineup, KKR at this point, I think it's just sort of not clicking. The execution is not there. Is it necessarily about form? I'm not sure. This could be about anything. This could be about plans not being executed well or plans not going their way. But yes, it is high time, and there are quite a lot of players in the KKR lineup. You talk about an Andre Russell, you talk about a Sunil Narayan, who are well overdue of a good performance, and impact is what we are looking for.
My 2 cents about Sunil Narayan. My 2 cents. When Sunil Narayan's action was reported in 2015, after that until 2022, I mean he sort of remodeled his action 5 times, and if you see the trajectory, he is no longer a bowler who runs through a side, but what he has become, he has become very very miserly. If you look at the economy rate, if you look at his even in this IPL, even in the LSG game when he was not given the fourth over, if you look at his economy rate, he is right on top as far as his economy rate is concerned. So Sunil Narayan, in its current vintage, he is not a bowler who will run through the side, but he will offer the choke. It is for that choke will create the pressure, and it is for the bowlers from the other end to capitalize on that.
Fair point. Dipro Bose. I like Shomik Mukherjee keeps on defending a pitch curator whose sole job is to provide the pitch required by the home team. Amazing, really. Dipro, with due respect to you, the sole job of the curator is to cater to what the BCCI says, not what the home team says. The BCCI has not made it clear to anyone that it has to be the home team who will dictate to the curator and the curator has to follow that. Absolutely never has the BCCI said that. The curator is answerable only to the BCCI and to his mother body, that is the CAB. It is as simple as that according to the BCCI guidelines. And by the way, I am a believer of home advantage. My point is sit the curator down, create this relationship, get it done. But if you say his job is to provide, I'm sorry, his job is not to provide. His job is to provide the kind of wicket the BCCI has asked him to provide. End of story. Aritro Molinda, stadium fees is paid by KKR, not BCCI. Hello, the tournament is owned by the BCCI, not KKR. BCCI has issued certain guidelines that every state association have to follow, and they are following that. It's as simple as that, and that makes it very, very clear, Aritro, in the guidelines what the curator is supposed to do and what he's not supposed to do. You like it or not, it is the BCCI that is the mother body of Indian cricket. I am a believer in home advantage, I'm saying it. But if you go strictly by the rules, you go by the rules, the curator will throw the rule book at you and me and say, I'm following BCCI guidelines. Simple as that. Mayank Jain, high time to move on from Andre Russell. Devashish said, hand on heart, are we being too harsh on Andre Russell or has he outlived his usefulness?
Can you hear me? Am I audible? Because there is too much noise. I think we are getting a bit harsh on Andre Russell, given the player he has been. Yes, he has. I think, to be fair on his part, I think he has not been utilized properly. He has only faced 31 balls, was scoring 34 runs, and has brought only 39 deliveries. And if you consider his contributions last time round, he took 219 wickets and scored 222 runs. So I definitely believe that Andre Russell has not been utilized. So in one of the matches, he even batted at number 9. What about God said Andy Russell coming at number 9 with it is very baffling. With someone of the stature of Andrew Russell going in a number 9, number 7, number 8, I think that's too. I think he needs to be batting a little higher up the order. Yes, he did have a few great opportunities where he went in around 10 overs, but he failed to deliver. Yes, it's high time that Andrew Russell get going, but someone like Andrew Russell is always an X factor. On his day, he can just murder any bowling attack. We all know. And tonight might be Andrew Russell's day, but I definitely not see Andrew Russell being dropped. And as Sonic rightly said, it will indicate that KKR has pressed on the panic button. I think Andy Russell, we can definitely, if he is utilized properly, I think we can get a fair bit of contribution from him.
There are a lot of questions coming. Vipro Boria sir, I agree with you. However, shouldn't the pitch curator have come on press that he will not change the pitch? Vipro, আমিও তোমার সাথে agree করি ভাই. If I was Sujan Mukherjee, I wouldn't have given any number of interviews. But I will also say, if I was Ajinkya Rahane, I would not have said what I said. I don't think from any side, whether it is Ajinkya Rahane, whether it is Sujan Mukherjee, that was required. The moment Ajinkya Rahane said it was the job of the media to get the counter view, and Sujan Mukherjee gave the counter view, and it became a national headline. So it is the job of our reporters, my reporters, to get you that. But if I was in Sujan Mukherjee's place, I would not have given the interview. Simple as that. Goldilocks. Red Sports reminds me of TOI's editorial column, counter view. There is no view. We have put out both sides of the view. My point is very simple. I've written about this as well. Before 2015, KKR won 73% matches at Eden Gardens. After 2015, 48%. Clearly, before 2015, they had the home advantage. They utilized it. 2023 World Cup, the wicket turned. That is the KKR side of the story. But if you take the other side of the story, the match against Lucknow, wickets going to full tosses. Ajinkya Rahane getting out to a soft dismissal. As Saurav Ganguly said, KKR did not lose because of the wicket. They lost because of bad batting. And Andre Russell at number 8, Rinku Singh at number 8, Russell at number 9, the batting order was wrong. So let's face facts here. And by the way, we are not giving one side of the story. We are giving you both points of view. You decide. Your problem. Ram, Gargi GT fan hai kya? Gargi, question for you. This question has been asked by Ram 200 times. GT fan hai kya?
I'm not really. No, I am a fan. I will say I am a fan because I've turned up here to support Gujarat Titans.
But Gargi,
So
reporter cannot
give
be
me
a
one
supporter.
reason. Hello,
Reporter
hello.
cannot
Give
be a
me one
supporter.
reason
No,
in
as soon as
Kolkata.
the came in,
What
I'm a
makes you
supporter again.
support Gujarat Titans?
That's how it is. Before the game starts and after the game ends, I am a reporter. But while the game is on, I can be here to support Gujarat Titans today.
Devashish, I don't understand this. On the one hand, she says she's an RCB fan. Today she's saying she's a Gujarat fan. What is wrong here, Devashish? You have to do
RCB at
something
number
about
one,
this.
GT at number 2.
Dubious character.
Acha, okay.
Boyera, much like you, I am not a supporter of any team, any franchise.
Okay.
I just come, have the snack that has been provided by CB, take the photographs, and head home. Simple. I keep it very simple. No, KKR loses, KKR wins. I don't bother. I mean, obviously, I'm
So
not
he's the
interested.
Mohan Bagan fan.
Yes, only thing that I'm a big fan is Mohun Bagan. The only thing that I root for is Mohun Bagan. I openly say it. I have no qualms in declaring myself as a ardent Mohun Bagan fan.
Absolutely okay. Think Gargi has quoted the GT jersey because that jersey looks good. Earthlings. I think Shubman Gill is the reason. Ram. Aditya Kormokar, don't click CAB issues. Bhai. Aditya, একটা কথা বলি শোন. This platform doesn't lick anyone's shoes except the journalistic ethics. Give two Fs for anyone. Okay. Whether it is CAB, whether it is KKR, whether it is any jam person. We will do any story that we want to do. Am I clear? I give, as Devashish said, we have nothing to do with KKR, nothing to do with CAB. Whatever the report is, we will answer that. And Aditya, এই তোমার মতো দু পয়সার ট্রোল না আমি অনেক দেখেছি, বুঝতে পারছো তো? ইফ আই এম টকিং শিট, আই ডোন্ট আন্ডারস্ট্যান্ড মাই ক্রিকেট, শোটা তো আমার, আমি যা খুশি বলবো। তোমায় কে দেখতে বলেছে ভাই? তুমি দেখো না, তুমি সব ক্রিকেট বুঝে গেছো, তুমি পণ্ডিত, তুমি অন্য জায়গায় গিয়ে শো দেখো। there are 2,22,000 shows that are going on. তুমি আমাকে লখনৌ সুপার জায়ান্টের ব্যাটিং বোঝাচ্ছ। লখনৌ সুপার জায়ান্ট হ্যাজ স্কোরড what some 240 because of the thing. Nicholas Puran has taken every bowler to task in this IPL. In the very first match against Delhi, what was the score of Lucknow Super Giant? 120. They scored 200 and lost that game. The first game of the IPL in Vizag. What was the score of Lucknow Super Giants, Mr. Aditya Kormokar? You are trying to tell me and make me understand my cricket. Sadly, KKR did not lose because of the curator. KKR lost that Lucknow game because of the stupid batting order. That is a fact. Face facts. Face facts. Why other captains are not complaining? By the way, what other captains are doing is the problem of other captains. The Gujarat CEO is on record in an interview to us saying this home advantage is bullshit. That is why Gujarat is not complaining. Focus on the game. The pitch will win you cricket matches, not the performance will, not the pitch. It's as simple as that. We did not tell the Gujarat Titans CEO to say that in an open interview to us. Okay. And by the way, you are talking about a Turner. Last match against Punjab Kings, was that wicket a pace friendly wicket? What was that wicket? A batting belter. KKR did not even score 100 runs in that wicket. What was that? Why did you lose that match if you want a slow Turner? 112 is what Punjab Kings got. KKR did not even get that. Rinku Singh, Ramandeep Singh, one after the other. Yuzvendra Chahal, 4 wickets for 28 runs. Relax, my friend, relax. You have played rubbish cricket in that match. Accept it, get better, and you will win. If you don't play good cricket, no pitch, no curator, no one can win you cricket matches. It's as simple as that. Devashi said, question for you. Actually, let me go to Shomik on this. Shomik, last match against Punjab Kings, the match was on a Turner, 112 to chase. And Yuzvendra Chahal ran through the ranks of KKR. Pathetic batting. That is why KKR lost. You get a Turner at Eden Gardens. There is a Rashid Khan. There is a Washington Sundar. And there is also a Rahul Tewatia. Plus a Ravi Srinivasan Sai Kishore. Who tells us that KKR will thrive in a Turner at Eden Gardens? Shomik Chakraborty. Shomik, if you can hear me. Devashish, তুই বল, শুনতে পাচ্ছে না।
Nailed it. You have absolutely nailed it. Fact of the matter is that I think, yeah. You have absolutely nailed it. The fact of the matter is that I think the typical Eden Gardens pitch is best suited for KKR to win games. This is the reason they won 5 of their 7 matches at Eden Gardens, home match at Eden Gardens last year. And you see, against Sunrisers Hyderabad, they posted 200. Yes, they lost to Royal Challengers Bangalore, but Royal Challengers Bangalore played better cricket. And sometimes you have to give credit to the opponents. Even against Lucknow Super Giants, they nearly chased down 200 and they lost by the skin of their teeth. And a couple of deliveries, very very important, were given away to full tosses, and those deliveries took the pitch out of the equation. So from that point of view, you cannot Rashid Khan, Shai Kishore, the way they have been bowling, this KKR batting lineup is very very well suited to play on a surface where their hitting is optimized. And I think they should no longer be concerned about the home advantage or the pitch factor and concentrate more on their cricket. They have been blowing hot and cold. The middle order, if we see last game, we are talking about last game. There was a phase when they lost 5 wickets for 7 runs. Maybe it was a case in isolation, but not, because if you go back to the LSG game on a belter, they lost 5 wickets for 23 runs. during a phase of the game. So they need to address that vulnerability in their batting order rather than focusing on the pitch.
ভাই সামবডি সিং আগের দিন টার্নার ছিল মুখ না খোলাই ভালো না ভাই পাঞ্জাবের বিরুদ্ধে ওটা তো টার্নার ছিল না পাঞ্জাব যে ম্যাচটা খেললো ইউজবেন্দ্র চাহাল ওটা তো একটা ব্যাটিং বেল্টারে বল করছিল তাই 112 রানের মধ্যে সুনীল নারায়ণ দুটো উইকেট বরুণ চক্রবর্তী দুটো উইকেট ইউজবেন্দ্র চাহাল 4টে উইকেট ওটা তো একদম ব্যাটিং বেল্টার ছিল ভাই তুমি একদম ঠিক কথা বলেছো সুভাষ সাহা তার বল তো টার্নই করেনি কেউ কিচ্ছু টার্ন করেনি একদম ব্যাটিং বেল্টার রাস্তার মতো উইকেট ছিল সেখানে দুটো দল 112 আর 95 করে অল আউট হয়ে গেছে একদম ঠিক বলেছে একদম ঠিক কথা দেবাশিস সেন মাই পয়েন্ট ইজ ভেরি সিম্পল KKR has to play quality cricket. They have a good enough team. If they play quality cricket, they win games. If they don't play quality cricket, they will not. 180 পিচকে বলছে র্যাঙ্ক টার্নার ভাই পাঞ্জাবের বিরুদ্ধে খেলাটা 112 করেছিল পাঞ্জাব আর 93 করেছিল KKR সুভাষ সাহা 180 কোন পিচে খেলেছিলে তোমার ছাতে হয়তো বলো দেবাশিস স্যার
I would like to highlight one point is that there was a definite lack of application in that last game against Punjab teams. When you were 62 for 2, was there a need for Ajinkya Rahane to play that sweep shot, playing across the line and getting leg before? So, and was there a need for Ramandeep Singh, fast ball that he faced, paddle sweep, a full toss, and getting caught in leg slip by Shreyas Iyer? Was there a need? Definitely. And what was Rinku Singh doing coming down the line to Yajuvendra Chahal? We all know what a great turner he is. So I think KKR needs to think about the lack of there has to be proper application. Yes, there has been numerous instances in this edition of IPL where KKR has got a stronghold, but they let that advantage drift away from them. And in two instances, Ajinkya Rahane was played extremely well. It is that middle order that failed. Be it that first game against RCB here at the same venue at Eden Gardens, or be it the last match against Punjab Kings at Mullanpur. So I think it is the lack of planning, lack of application that has definitely been the case for KKR.
Subhash Saha has given me the question of the evening. Play the match 1,000 more times. KKR would chase down 112 every single time. I will tell you a story, Subhash. 1992, Limba Ram was playing the Olympics archery. He lost in the 70-meter qualification. After he had lost, he went and told the organizers, "Can you repeat the game once more? I will win." Sadly, it doesn't happen. Okay, sadly, it doesn't happen. Punjab has won the match fair and square. KKR was pathetic and rubbish. KKR has lost. Chapter over. Okay, so whether they will win 99 times out of 100 or 22, all this is bogus. The fact is you could not score 112 today. All you need to do is play better. Get your act in order. Get your batters to score runs, bowlers to pick wickets. They have a good enough team to win. Good enough team to win. New Trafford, will Boria address CAB later on banning Bhogle and Dool? Can't commentators take their views? Hello? This story was broken by Shomik, and our house is very divided. Devashish, Rohit Juglan, and Gargi have said the commentators can say whatever they want. Why is CAB doing this? Shomik and Shubhan have said the other side. So this is not our forum to take sides. If you ask my opinion, happy to give you my opinion. I've got absolutely no trouble in the commentators saying anything as far as the pitch is concerned. I have enormous trouble in Simon Dool saying KKR should move out of Calcutta. Simon Dool is nobody, and that is not his opinion. He's inciting the public. Simon Dool stands in a position of authority as a commentator, and yes, he said it on CricBuzz, but the fact is he's also a BCCI paid commentator. CAB is a BCCI affiliate. Sujan Mukherjee is working based on BCCI requirements. So Simon Dool saying KKR should move the franchise out of Calcutta is absolutely out of line. Absolutely no way Simon Dool can say that and get away. So pitch, 100% you can say anything you want to, but this comment was way out of line. It was foolish. It was beyond anybody's remit, beyond anybody's jurisdiction to say that. And by the way, I'm not saying it today. On that day also, for me, actually the thing is Simon Dool doesn't understand the culture of this franchise at all. Had he did so, he would have never said move out of Calcutta, because KKR is integral to Calcutta. Eden Gardens is at the core of KKR and its existence. To even suggest that KKR moves this franchise out of Calcutta means he understands nothing. That is the truth as far as I am concerned. And I had said this that day, that Simon Dool is naive. He did not even understand the culture of this tournament, or the way KKR and Eden Gardens coexist. That is why he said what he said. If I was CAB, I wouldn't even bother with Simon Dool or Harsha Bhogle. For me, I would not have sent a letter. You wanted my perspective, I've given you my perspective. Having said that, Simon Dool was out of line. As far as the pitch is concerned, anyone can say anything, because that is his or her opinion. That's fine. I've satisfied you. Okay, last few minutes on the show. Last few minutes. Devashish said, we will take the toss and close the show. Win toss, bat first, bowl first. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I think if you look at the Eden Gardens in this edition of IPL, all the teams that have won the toss have preferred to chase. Yes, on two occasions, team ended up losing after deciding to bowl first. So in that case, it will be interesting what KKR decides to do. Yes, there will be some view, as has been the case here in this on this ground. So it will be interesting whether what KKR decide, whether they go for batting first, and in doing so they have to post a huge total, because this Gujarat Titans batting unit is very strong.
Someone is saying that there will be a Turner against DC. Orithro Majumdar, ভাই আপনি বলার চেষ্টা করছেন তো সৌরভের জন্য? সৌরভ is not hands on with DC at all. Saurabh is not even relevantly involved with DC this year. Next 2 years, Saurabh is not involved with DC. তাই আপনি kindly একটু জেনে কথা বলবেন অরিত্র. Your point about DC, there will be a Turner, etc. because of Ganguly, is completely off the mark. He is not even remotely concerned with the Delhi Capitals men's team this year. He was hands-on with the women's team. Shomik Gargi, Rohan, win toss, bat first, bowl first. What should happen? তার আগে আমি একটা প্রশ্ন নিয়ে নিই. Who understands cricket will question you face to face if I get opportunity to meet you. Aditya Karmakar, spare me the opportunity. I don't understand. The privilege of meeting you, or the enormous pleasure of meeting you in my life, let me deny that to myself. Shomik, tell me.
I think I think it's a catch-22 situation. It's a bit of a catch. Huh?
হ্যাঁ শুনতে পাচ্ছি, বলো বলো। হ্যাঁ কি আবার বলো।
It's a bit of a catch-22 situation for KKR. First of all, they couldn't chase down 111 in their last game. Number one. Number two, it's that bit of tinge of brain and the presence of Mohammad Siraj and Prashit Krishna. That could also be a factor in terms of their decision making. In terms of their decision making. At the same time, Eden Gardens has always been a very good chasing ground. Against LSG also, I mean, KKR almost pulled off a fantastic chase, chasing 239 for victory. So I think it's a tricky call. But still, due factor will not be that significant given the humidity we have today. Due factor is not going to be that significant. I think KKR should back their strengths, and if they win the toss, good bowl first.
ওকে, সুভাষ সাহা, লাস্ট ইয়ার সৌরভ গাঙ্গুলি ছিল তখন বল স্পিন করেছিল। ভাই আগে মন ঠিক কর, স্পিন করেছিল না স্পিন করেনি, তাহলে সুজন দাকে ব্লেম করছিস কেন? যদি গত বছর স্পিন করে থাকে তাহলে ব্লেম করছিস কেন? আগে মন ঠিক কর, ইয়েস না নো। Aditya, don't get triggered. I am watching you since a long time. There are others who understand cricket. I am not. All I am saying is I deny myself the privilege of discussing cricket with you because I don't understand as much as you do. এর থেকে বড় কথা আর কি হতে পারে ভাই? তাই ট্রিগারের কোনো গল্পই নেই। তুমি আগে মন ঠিক করো তুমি কোন দিকে যেতে চাও। এনিওয়ে, টস জিতুক না জিতুক আমাদের কলকাতা ম্যাচ জিতবে। That's the spirit, Dhruvi Shah. Devashish Sen, hand on heart, is KKR going to win? Because if they don't, it becomes very difficult. It will become 8 out of 3. Sorry, কটা জিতেছে কটা খেলেছে KKR? 7টা খেলেছে। হ্যাঁ, 7
7টা খেলে 3টে জিতেছে।
7টা খেলেছে 3টে জিতেছে। যদি আজকে হেরে যায় তার মানে 3 out of 8, which means they will have to win 5 out of 6. It will become very, very difficult, Devashish Sen, if they lose today. Your thoughts?
Yeah, absolutely. And it will put enormous pressure on Chandrakant Pandit, whether he keeps his post in because we have seen in the past in this franchise, there has been instances where the captain has been removed midway into the season. So it will be interesting with Abhishek Nayak. I think definitely that will put enormous pressure on Chandrakant Pandit. Yes, if KKR wins, Boriola, having said that, a happy dressing room is not it. So, plus if KKR goes on to win the match, and already we have a very good turnaround, and there will be huge crowd today. One is expected because it's a long queue. So we are just about for the toss. The toss might happen pretty soon.
আমার মনে হয় তোরা ভেতরে যা because the internet is also patchy. Devashish, you have to go and take your position in the photographers arena. You go in. I will take the toss and close the show. You go in. Shomik, Devashish, Gargi, Rohan, you all go in. Shomik, you can go in. Shomik, Shomik, you can go in. Devashish, you also can go in. Gargi, Rohan, you all can stay on if you want to for the next 5 minutes. Devashish, you can go in. You have to go and take your position in the photographer zone. So please go in. I'll take the toss with Rohan and Gargi and close the show. All the very best for the game, Devashish. All the very best. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. See, there are plenty of questions.
Taken my position. I have my position there.
Pardon me? Oh, you have your
সৌমিকদা
position.
চলে গেছে, সৌমিকদা চলে গেছে।
ঠিক আছে, তাহলে তোরা দুজন থাকলে ইটস ফাইন। তোরা দুজন থাকলে ইটস ফাইন। ওকে, গুড। Hasim Hans, Ajinkya Rahane unnecessarily started the pitch talk in an attempt to shift blame from the players. I don't think Ajinkya even thought that much. The thing just went out of control. I don't think no one, whether it is Ajinkya, whether it is Shujandar, nobody should have spoken to the media. This should have been resolved in closed doors. This became a complete out of context thing which was blown out of proportion. You know, the media also had a field day, including us. You give us statements to amplify, we will. That is the nature of the job. You should have kept quiet, whether it is Ajinkya Rahane, whether it is Shujandar.
We have the toss update. KKR has opted to bowl first.
Okay, KKR has opted to bowl first. So that is the toss update. KKR has opted to bowl first. I need the team, Trisha. The moment you get it, we will bring you the team also. Okay, so let's see. Let's see if we get the team. Let's see if we get the team the moment we do. Your thoughts on this call, Gargi Raut, Rohan Chaudhary. KKR opting to bowl first. Knight Riders have won the toss and opted to field. Pitch is on the drier side. We'll get an idea. That's what Ajinkya Rahane says. Ajinkya Rahane says the pitch is on the drier side. So clearly,
As we were discussing,
the
KKR
wicket is on the drier side.
Punjab
It
match
will
was a
hold up
one-off
little
match,
bit.
and as you
How about
oh sorry there is a bit of lag. Yes, as we were discussing that KKR should have opted to bowl first because they have their strengths in chasing, and the Punjab match is not an example. It's a one-off game, so I think it's a good call. And if they play to their potential, they have a good potential to chase the runs. And Gargi is trying to increase her height. Yes, Gargi, your thoughts on the toss?
Well, I think
wait, Gandhi, wait. Two changes, Gurbaz and Moin Ali. Two changes for KKR. Rahmanullah Gurbaz, Venkatesh Iyer, Ajinkya Rahane, Rinku Singh, Sunil Narayan, Andre Russell, Ramandeep Singh, Moin Ali, Vaibhav Arora, Harshit Rana, and Varun Chakravarti. The two people left out. Who are the two people left out? So Two changes there. Moeen Ali comes in. Moeen Ali comes in and
Spencer Johnson might have gone.
Anric Nokia. Anric Nokia left out, not in the 16. Moeen Ali makes it back to the 11, and Rahmanullah Gurbaz for Quinton de Kock. These are the two changes. Rahmanullah Gurbaz for Quinton de Kock, Moeen Ali for Anric Nokia. Rodman Powell still outside. Andre Russell keeps his place in the team. Gargi Raut, Rohan Chaudhary react.
Yeah, I think with KKR winning the toss, I think this swings the odds. Oh my gosh, a lot of cars going by. But yes, what I was saying was with KKR winning the toss and chasing at the Eden Gardens, I think the odds have now swung towards KKR more. I think it's going to be tough for Gujarat Titans, and me and Shomik were actually discussing about this. It's actually very, very humid. It is overcast, so I think dew will come into play. And with the fact that KKR will be chasing, I know I predicted GT to win, but that was before the toss. But it looks like KKR are the favorites at this point.
Gulbaz and Moeen Ali both.
Okay, let me also give you the Gujarat team. Shubman Gill, Sai Sudarshan, Joss Butler, Sharpin Rutherford, Shahrukh Khan, Rahul Tewatia, Rashid Khan, Washington Sundar, Ravi Srinivasan, Sai Kishore, Mohammad Siraj, and Prasid Krishna. That's a settled unit. If you see every match they are going in with the same unit, there is an Ishant Sharma who might get in as an impact player, and that will be the bowling unit. Straight up, KKR, two changes, Moeen Ali, Anric Nokia, good call. Good call tells you the pitch is on the drier side. That is why Moeen Ali. So clearly the pitch is on the drier side. Moeen Ali makes a comeback. I also think Rahmanullah Gurbaz is a good call. Quinton de Kock was not in form. You have to take people on form and not just reputation. That's what the team list looks like. We've just told you the teams. Predictions, and I will close the show. Gargi Raut says post toss. She kind of thinks KKR has the upper hand. Rohan Chaudhary, where do you stand? I will close the show. Rohan, your thoughts?
Could you please repeat, because we are having a bit problem with the net.
Yeah, I said Gargi move towards KKR post toss. Where do you stand?
Well, yes. We have we were discussing this, that KKR should have opted to choose first, and they are quite ahead in this game. I would say, because of course after what happened in the past 7 games, I think it's time for them to bounce back. And as we mentioned, discussed in the last game also, that nothing much worse can go from here, and they are up to bounce back. And I think it's a good call, both the changes, and I think they are ahead. And if they play to the potential and have the batting order right while chasing, I think they have the game to their names.
Yeah, and the other point that Trisha just said, Moeen Ali's inclusion is also because of the number of left-handers. Look at your screen. Sai Sudarshan, left-hander. Shafin Rutherford, left-hander. Rahul Tewatia, left-hander. Multiple. Washington Sundar, left-hander. So 4 left-handers in the top 8 for the Gujarat Titans. One more reason why Moeen Ali. I think it's a good call. I absolutely think it's a good call from KKR. To finish the show, my point is simple. KKR, and I've said this 1 million times and I will repeat once more, KKR has the team to make the playoffs. KKR has the ability to make the playoffs, the potential to make the playoffs. Forget about wicket, forget about outside noise. Don't worry about all this. Do not focus on anything else. Last match, you guys were bad against Punjab. That match is now history. Go out there, bat well, bowl well. No way can KKR not make the playoffs. Yes, Gargi.
No, I was just saying that we're having a lot of trouble here. The crowd is very loud, and of course the internet is choppy as well.
आप लोग निकलो. Thank you very much. It's good enough. I'll close the show. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot to you both. Okay, done. आप लोग निकलो. একটা ব্যাপার, টিম সব সময় জেতে না, যখন উঠবে পুরো লিগটা হিলা দেবে। রুবি শাহ, ভাই তোমার অনেক কনফিডেন্স। বাট বলছো যেটা সেটা ঠিকই বলছো, যদি ভালো খেলে তাহলে কেউ আটকাতে পারবে না। অরিত্র চলো আরেকটা 250 স্কোর, আমার মনে হয় না অরিত্র এটা 250 উইকেট, আমার মনে হয় না অ্যাবসলিউটলি এটা 250 উইকেট। আমার মনে হয় কেকেআর বোলিংটা যেটা নিয়েছে, যদি 250 উইকেট হয় তাহলে তো ক্লিয়ারলি টসে জিতে বল করাটা স্টুপিড কল, তাই না? আমার মনে হয় না সেটা সেটা কেস এখানে। আমার মনে হয় উইকেট অন দ্য ড্রায়ার সাইড, এতগুলো স্পিনার, মঈন আলী, বরুণ চক্রবর্তী, সুনীল নারায়ণ, আমার অ্যাবসলিউটলি মনে হয় না এটা 250 উইকেট। KKR should try and stop Gujarat Titans for under 200 and then try and chase it. 250 হয়ে গেলে under any situation, in any condition, for any team, it will become almost impossible to chase it down. 245, 250 chase হয় না unless you have an Abhishek Sharma getting 140 like that day. ওই innings গুলো freakish হয়। Time to close the show. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone. Hopefully KKR will put up a much better performance, because all of Kolkata will want to see a KKR win. All of Kolkata will want to see KKR become competitive in the league once again. Why not Robman Powell yet? We don't know. Is it Andre Russell's last game under the lights? And if he doesn't perform today, will it be over? We've got to wait and see. But pressure clearly on Andre Russell and also on Chandrakant Pandit. We will see how KKR does. Join us post show. For the moment, thank you very much for watching.